nobody had ever thought the foreigners had got shops here until a young man was trying to steal and a foreigner shot him, and that became the problem.
The basis that I support Africans, let it be. I don't care. What makes me at night is that white people in this country say they are prepared to work with everyone except the EFF.
Well, they mustn't act as though it's South Africa, the only country that is tired of Nigerians. There's a pattern around the world, with people having Nigerians, because we all know that to Nigerians, getting out of their own country is an achievement.
So this is a South African now. The business of these gangs has been cut short. They came and asked for protection fee from him. He refused, arguing that he is a South African. And by now,
then the driver is telling me, hey, me, I brought this food and came. No, it does not work like, please, bring the foreigners back, please.
So South African landlords are saying they are going on demonstration on the 31st of this month, July. They are going on demonstration because the government has started arresting them, all because they have accepted foreigners in their houses whilst these foreigners are undocumented. Also, I have a former president of South Africa, Jacob Zuma, who is also sharing his thought on all of this that is going on. And I have Jacinta, who is also talking about Nigerians, and Julius Malema also talking about his support for Africans and why South Africans don't like what he is doing. And this match and match people, they are still doing what they are doing, or they are still going, now they are going door to door, taking people from their homes and just handing them over to police. They are doing it, it's something that they are doing it, they are not stopping. I don't want to talk much. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. You don't lose anything by liking. Just give the video a thumbs up. Let's go into the video.
Yeah, sure. Invitation to all the landlords to attend our march on the 31st of July 2026. We will be marching to the Department of Justice as well as Small Business Development. Our demands are very simple. We demand the immediate halt to the arrests and criminal prosecutions of South African landlords for housing foreign nationals. We believe that it is not the landlords who invited foreign nationals to enter South Africa. Therefore, they cannot be held responsible for all the influx of all undocumented foreign nationals in the country. We demand that the government should stop putting blame in the South African poor households that have given housing to the foreign nationals. The government chose to integrate foreign nationals over refugee camps. Where did the government think foreigners will be accommodated when they allowed them to enter without documents? Where did they think these people will stay even when they come and apply for asylum and refugee status and then they reject them? Where did they think that these people will go and sleep? Because it was an opportunity for Bomastene to build rooms and accommodate them, because remember, South Africans, we must not have a selective remembrance. We all remember that the government is the one that said they are integrating foreign nationals to come and stay with us. We are one people, we are Africans. Then our mothers, grandmothers, fathers, uncles, they saw an opportunity to build rooms and accommodated foreign nationals. Today, it is the government that wants the very same people to be arrested. We need to stand together. We must not allow the government, when they are frustrated, when they don't know how to deal with illegal immigration, to now put the blame on you. So on the 31st, if you are a must-stand and you know that your tenants are documented in South Africa, we say the government must stop all those who are illegally evicting people from their homes. It is not allowed according to the Constitution. Therefore, we are saying, government, halt all these arrests. Can you please deal with this issue of immigration without arresting the landlords? The landlord did not help these people to enter. These people found the landlords here in the country and asked for accommodation. So how Is that abating people to enter South Africa? Thank you very much. See you on the 31st of July as we will be submitting our memorandum to the Minister of Small Business Development and the Minister of Justice. Power to all of
permanently asidingi ubuya siwafice evulile lama foreigner lawo yakho umntwana emvume ukuba nesitolo la bas ekuthela lapho basijwayela bas ekuthela ezoletho babe nemali bas ekuthela.
I don't think any South African would fail to answer that. It's not just a Jacinta thing, and I don't want Nigerians to keep lying to themselves and thinking this is just about me having a problem with them. Nah. I think majority of the people in the country are fed up with Nigerians. We have had enough of their attitude, their crimes, their behavior in this country. Their provocation, because they continuously provoke the citizens of this country as well. And I just wish Nigerians living in Nigeria could sit this one out, because they don't know what we get to experience in our country because of Nigerians. And, I think if they're also being honest with themselves, they mustn't act as though it's South Africa, the only country that is tired of Nigerians. There's a pattern around the world, with people having Nigerians, because we all know that to Nigerians, getting out of their own country is an achievement, becoming citizens of another country is an achievement. In South Africa, we don't have that kind of attitude here. Nigerians are even going to courts to demand to get South African documentation because they want to live in the country by fire or by force. And besides that, it's not just about them wanting to be in our country so badly. It's what they do when they're in our country. They don't love South Africa at all. They don't love South Africa. In fact, sometimes it feels like Nigerians hate this country and would do anything to see us fail and be destroyed, We know they hate South Africa, and always brag about abusing South African women and mistreating them and so forth. And so I don't get why this is a one-sided reflection on things. I mean, I was reading a report in 1994 the other day, from 1994 rather, from the South African Parliament, where they were reflecting on the fact that in Parliament, the National Party at the time, which was a political party, was complaining about Nigerians entering into the country with drugs. So as early as 1994, the second we got our democracy, Nigerians were already coming in to provide drugs because the system had been dismantled from before, making it easier for them to continue their things here. Before, during apartheid, they weren't able to bring in drugs the way that they do prostitution, whatever. I mean, everywhere they go, they take over places and start calling them Nigeria or Lagos or whatever, And there's a lot of disrespect that we get from Nigerians. And, if the people of Nigeria want to position themselves as victims, they can go ahead. But if they're being honest with themselves, they're not the victims in all of this. They are the instigators. They are the ones that are bringing in the worst of the worst criminals into our country.
Nobody had ever thought the foreigners had got shops here until a young man was trying to steal and a foreigner shot him, and that became the problem. So you can see what is it that makes the kind of situation go out of hand. I'm saying the numbers of the foreigners in South Africa are far more than the numbers that Europe is fighting about. I don't think we have the numbers that we have of foreigners. And I don't think you would sit for years and years without any press up if South African was informed.
I saw some tweets saying, no, the CIC must step down. If it's for this, I'm ready. If you are against it now on the basis that I support Africans, let it be. I don't care. What makes me at night is that white people in this country say they are prepared to work with everyone except the EFF, except Julius Malema. I sleep at night. The enemy is not happy with me. I said to me, if you want us to vote for you, you must abandon this thing of foreigners. Now I'm prepared to go home. Now I'm fine. I will never take a platform and denounce Africans. I'll never do it. If it means votes are going, let them go. Now I'm prepared to go home. But to take a platform and please white minority by pointing a finger at my other fellow black brothers, I'm not going to do that. When I see a Nigerian or a Zimbabwean or a Congolese or Ghanaian, I see myself. EFF can commission internal research to see to what extent is this thing hurting the EFF. But I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared to take a platform and say foreigners must go home. I would rather not be a president of South Africa. I'll be a president of my children at home. We'll practice cabinet there. No, I don't want. I must go and tell these hungry Zimbabweans to leave here. And when I tell them to leave, I send them to where? To die. To die. I would rather die with them than to allow them to die alone.
This message goes to Operation Tatula and much and much. Now the people y'all vouch for, y'all vouch for, that took the foreigners' jobs in bringing in my Checkers 6060 and my fast food orders. Listen, I paid for this order. Doesn't mean you came and brought it here. It's our food, right? If I ordered a 10-piece nuggets, now I'm getting 6. Then the driver is telling me, hey, me, I brought this food and came. No, it does not work like. Please, bring the foreigners back, please. Bring them back. There's one thing, rest assured. If there was 10-piece nuggets, and if there's a zombie apocalypse outside, 10-piece nuggets will come to my house. South African drivers, let me tell you something. My food is my food, please. Now I order 3 bars of soap, just to give you 1 bar soap. Because that's how it's going down here now. Madness. Madness.
Instances, there are people who are targeted based on their skin complexion, based on their language. And majority of those people, unfortunately, reside from our province, Limpopo. Because if you are Venda speaking, Tonga speaking, or even Pedi speaking, and you are dark in terms of your skin complexion, and they ask you to speak in certain languages and you can't pronounce the words in those languages. I've received so many reports that those individuals are being targeted. And we are simply saying, we're not going to tolerate that in Limpopo.
The sad part about this whole situation is that all South Africans will be implicated by the fallout or the consequences of our current actions, whether you participated or not, because you will be guilty by association as a South African. The leaders of this movement will have lined up their pockets, their political or financial incentives will have been met, and their families are going to be taken care of. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to find another reason why you are at your demise. This is how it works. And I honestly feel like the Western entities or Western powers are working non-stop, 24/7 on the fucking clock, trying to divide us. And we don't even see us because there's people that have warned of what is currently happening. People who are scholars, people who are well researched when it comes to this particular subject matter. But no, we choose to not see past our anger and frustration or even hunger. We choose to brutalize and victimize people who are as vulnerable as we are. And if you do not see what is happening right now, if you do not see beyond the political scope or the struggles of South Africa, if you do not look at the bigger picture, then you are choosing ignorance. Yes, your grievances again are valid. Why do people have to always repeat the same thing? That the reason why we are here from the fucking get-go is because of our system is innately corrupt, rotten to the core. That's why it was easy for illegal immigrants to even come to our country and partake in these activities. But you guys don't want to hear you don't want to hear that. Mabahambe. Mabahambe. You keep saying the same shit. You don't even see that we are being divided and conquered. They are putting South Africa in a vulnerable position where it's going to be very difficult for us to come back without the help of other nations who are our neighbors. Because look at what we're doing to them. We are fucking victimizing them. We are brutalizing them. We are stripping them off of their dignity, humanity, or human rights. All in the name of, this is our country. They are here illegally. They are taking our jobs. Something that is debunked over and over and over. You know what? Do not say that you were not warned. And unfortunately, I'm going to be implicated too by the current actions of my people. I am going to be implicated by that, unfortunately. But do not say that we didn't warn you, because now whatever that's going to happen, when the fallout actually starts or when the consequences actually start rolling in, they're not going to say, people are not going to say, or whoever or whatever, they're not going to check if you participated or you didn't. Every fucking South African will be implicated by the fucking consequences of our current actions. Be fucking warned.
Nimnandi. Hele. Call your mother. Yes, call your mother. How old are you?
17 to 18 next month.
Ah, no. You are an adult, so it's fine. Baba, where's the mother of the child?
She's inside.
What is she doing?
I'm not too sure. I think she was dressing up or something.
Oh, Mama, can you just bring the lady? I was here 2024. I warned them that this building is not compliant. It was not even fully built. Okay, sorry, no.
They took you light.
Do you have your papers, Mama? SEC, do you have papers? You don't have papers? All right. Home Affairs is coming. They will check your passport. Where are you from?
Zimbabwe.
Oh, Zim also. Where na Baba? Congo, DRC. Uganda. Hey, you are the first illegal immigrant from Uganda that I'm coming across. Ziwe.
Barking, the electricity is breached. We're disconnected.
Water is breached.
No, water is also bypassed. We're getting a court order, work order being done to come and do level 3 disconnection. From water's point of view, the bill for the house, they owe us 204,000 rand. That's what they are outstanding in terms of what they are owing us, over and above what they have here. I think we should.
Okay, and then planning is going to apply for demolition.
Yes.
To demolish that extension there.
Yeah, but I think what we'll do also we'll look at possibility of penalties.
Yes.
While we're working on the process of demolition process.
All right. Mama, pack stuff for your child, for your children. Pack stuff for your children, their medication, everything, so that we can be able to go. Where's Home Affairs though?
Yeah, we'll do penalties. Yeah, they're confirming. We'll do penalties on the property while we're waiting for the
demolition.
For the demolition to happen. Yeah.
As a belief.
And then we're still disconnecting
water. Oh yes, electricity. Let's do level 3.
They're on prepaid, but then they're bypassed.
They're on 0.
No, they're bypassed.
Yes.
And then the water also they're bypassed, so they've not been paying for anything.
I came here in 2024 after a tip-off to this property, and we found that there were some small Anyana drugs here. We found illegal immigrants, and we also found that the building extension here was not compliant, and which is why the neighbors actually gave a tip-off that there's some movement that is suspicious here. They were warned here that they must demolish what they were building because it's not compliant. And they continue to build. There are almost 40 rooms here. Now we are here, it's in one stand. So now we are here, we found that they owe 200,000 in water alone. They are on prepaid, but electricity has been bypassed, has been breached. Their meter is running on zero. We have now cut electricity. City Power is here. Joburg Water is here. We have cut water. And what are we going to do more, Abdi?
What we are going to also do is to impose rates penalties on the property.
I don't see, what's the name of this woman? Lizzie Way. I said she must call Home Affairs Province because she only dilanga.
Yeah, no, social development.
Yeah.
PSD, because if Raliba problem.
All right, we can take the men for now.
Yes.
And then we organize social development.
Organize social development.
Let the men come now.
Because the one lady is even looking after other people's children.
She's a child looking after her mother's children. Or she's looking after somebody's children.
Yeah.
She's working.
She's working. So the twins.
And it's child labor because she's 17.
The reason I overstayed is because of the case that's operating.
No, that's why you overstayed, is that?
But it's because of a case that is operating, sir. Somebody stole from me. I opened the case immediately.
That's not the reason.
Yeah,
to
that
stay in
is
the
the
country.
reason. Because I needed my money to go back. How am I supposed to go back with all my money? I only came in January. You saw my money in February, March. It was even for my rental accommodation. Do it. So it was 40,000.
Stand up. Wait. Stand up.
What's that? Come grab one here.
This one needs to be verified.
Oh, thank you.
Let's go.
There's a baby in the house.
Let's go. No, the wife is with the baby.
No, she's not there.
For refusing to fight your own government, this is what you get.
Did you come from I want to be out of South Africa. Do you think I want to be here illegally? Yeah, this is an operation. You think this is good for me and my future? Yes, good. What the hell is it for? It's so for me. Again. I don't want to argue with you. Why should I get into a bad form?
So what do you do or something?
I still busy.
I don't know. Oh, I heard you those two guys they are deporting.
Can I go back to Mama?
This is not KZN, it's Limpopo. Go there, KZN, and work. I knew you are Zulus. Go KZN and work. Ask for Changan. Wula. Who's just gonna work? What Changan here? Go there, KZN. That's it. You come here and take our money. He can't run out. I'm going to pack them Takati.
Let us call a spade a spade. We Nigerians in particular, among the whole Africans, we need to apologize to South Africa. We need to tell them that we were sorry because we misuse all the opportunities that South Africa gave to us. We Nigerians, we get into the country, we see that the country is very free, there is no disturb, then we start doing what we are not supposed to be doing. So for this, I will apologize on behalf of Nigerians and other Africa to South Africa that we are very sorry. Yes, we are very sorry. We need to respect the law of the country. We need to abide to the law of the country, and we need to stop doing all the shit that South Africa knows us to be doing. We need to stop all that. So I'm using this, my platform, to tell all South Africans that we Nigerians, we are sorry. We are very sorry. They should take it easy and look for a way to forgive us inside their big heart. That is what I have to say to all these things that is going on in South Africa. We Nigerians, we are saying now that We are sorry, South Africa. So guys, see you in my next video. Bye.
These people are selling drugs, this one here. Here is the street. These people. Hey, nikatela wanachangisa ma drugs la. Eh? Ayeke nisebenzayo nini? These people. Here. You see? You see? You see? Okay. You'll cry. You will cry. Now. You will cry. You will cry now. I'm telling you, you will cry.
President of Johannesburg, we are here on End Street below the bridge of M2, and this is the problems that we are having with the integrity of the bridges being affected. You've got vagrants staying under the bridges, making fire under the bridges. You can see it's all darkness here. Others are staying right under the bridge. Crime is committed on the M2, M1, and once they commit crime on the roads, they then run to the shacks, which we have now removed. Social Development City of Johannesburg is here, and they are taking their particulars. We are waiting for transport so that they can then take them to a shelter. But some of them don't want to go to the shelter, so we are doing the best that we can. So they sleep during the day because at night, that is when they go and do crime and then run here. Pills are called Mylons. They are painkillers. They put them in a Sprite and they put an overdose. They drink and then it makes them high. This is a Mylon pill that is sold to our kids on the streets. These pills that you find that's found here. We are not going to allow anyone to stay under the bridges and continue to destroy the integrity of our bridges. This is the first site. We are going to the next one.
So these landlords are saying they are not at fault. And when you listen to this man and what he said, honestly, he has a point. Honestly, I think he has a point, because why arrest the landlords? For what? Because they have accepted illegal foreigners in their homes. So you are arresting the landlords. I don't get it. Probably it's a South African law, but I don't think, if I use my common sense, I don't think it makes sense, honestly. And listening to Jacob Zuma, the former president of South Africa, you see, most of the South African politicians, especially the ones that have ambitions in politics or also are already in politics, when they speak all the time, because they are trying to be biased, they tend to say things that do not really go well with whatever other Africans are also saying. People are not saying South Africans shouldn't protest. People are not saying South Africans should not tell or should not ask foreigners to leave. But the beating up of people, unaliving people, looting people's shops, these are the things people are complaining about. If I'm in your house and you want me to leave, just let me leave peacefully. But beating me and throwing my things out, making it like making a scene or creating a scene, that's where people have a problem. But you know, they are South Africans, so like, what can you say? And for Jacinta, you know, she has always been on Nigerians. So me, I'm not so surprised, honestly. I'm not so surprised hearing what she's been saying about Nigerians and all that. We understand Nigerians, honestly, the way they live their life is totally different from the rest of Africa, even the world. Their way of life is totally different, and it is understandable. And looking at these South Africans going door to door to, like, they are not stopping. They are not stopping. In Ghana, before you step out to demonstrate or do anything of this sort, you need to write to the police, though. But it seems like now it has become a lawless country in South Africa. Everybody can just get up and go anywhere and just be arresting people and taking people from their homes. And Charlie, why? Thank you so much for watching.